Good morning, students. So we are here to begin with the tier 3 in your biology and unit A. The name of the chapter is sense organs. So you all must have studied in your previous classes also what are sense organs. We have 5 major sense organs in our body which helps us to identify the various stimulus around us in the environment. Okay, so the various sense organs and their functions we will be dealing in this unit, and the senses are taken by the body by sight, by hearing, by smell, by taste and by touch. So what are the different parts of the body or organs of the body which help us to detect these stimuli of sight, hearing, smell, taste and touch? Now eyes, your eyes which are very precious and most delicate organ of your body. So eyes are used for sight. You can see different things, different colors and all other sensations you can feel and see through your eyes in the environment, right? Then second sense organ are your ears. Through your ears you are able to hear the different sounds, the different voices you can identify through your ears. Then third sense organ is your tongue. Now through tongue you can detect various tastes like sweet, salty, sour, bitter. Your tongue tells what is the different taste of different food items, right? Then the fourth sense organ is your nose. Now nose helps you to detect various types of smell, fragrances, right? Then last is your skin. Now through your skin you can feel touch, hot, cold, right? Pricking or pinching you can feel through your skin. So these 5 are called your sense organs which help you to take various stimuli which is present in the environment through which your body responds, right? So one by one in your units, unit A and further on units, you will be studying about these sense organs. What are they? What are their functions? What are their structures? How to take care of them, right? So all these things we will be studying in the units to come. Now in the unit A, first sense organ which we will be discussing are your eyes. Okay, so we are going to start with the structure of eye. Now students, we shall see here the structure of eye. The first sense organ which we shall discuss is about the eye. Eye, as you know, it's a delicate organ which needs a lot of care, and so we need to understand the different parts of the eye, the structure of the eye in detail. Now this is the structure of the eye. As you can see, it is oval in shape, and from here you can see that the outer part, the outer covering of the eye, that we call as conjunctiva membrane. The outer covering, it is called the conjunctiva membrane. Now the conjunctiva membrane, it protects the eye, okay, over the eyeball. So it's the outer covering and it protects the eye. Then we have got the second part, that is called the cornea, right? So it is bulging transparent part and it helps to focus light on the retina. Okay, so the second part is called the cornea. It is the bulging transparent part and it helps to focus light on the retina. Then here there is a liquid which is called aqueous humor. It is called aqueous humor. and it is what? Transparent watery liquid that supports the front of the eye. Okay. Then coming to this part, the outer part, that's called the sclera. It is white part, protective layer. It is tough and non-elastic around the eyeball. That's called the outer part and called the sclera. Then the middle part is there, which we call as choroid. The middle part, that's called the choroid. And here a layer of blood vessels that carry food and oxygen to the eye and remove the waste material from the eye. It's any foreign dust particle can be removed from this choroids, right? And it carries blood vessels and food and oxygen to the eye. Choroid, that's the middle layer. Then the inner layer is called the retina. That is the inner layer. Inner. To sclera we call outer, that's the protective layer. The middle layer has got blood vessels which carry food and oxygen to the eye and also removes the waste products. Then the inner layer is called the retina. Now what is the function of retina? It contains rods and cones and it's sensitive cells. There are sensitive cells in the retina which are called rods and cones, which help you to differentiate between different colors. Retina. Then there is a bulging spot inside, towards inside, that's called the yellow spot. That's called the fovea. Right? That's the region of the retina with brightest vision. Here you get the brightest of visions. And here the cells are dense. Most dense cells of retina are present over here. Right? That's the yellow spot. Here that's the brightest of visions. Then we have got a point that is called the blind spot here between the nerves. That blind spot is a point on the retina which has no sense cells, which has no sensory cells, and here there is no vision. Now yellow spot and blind spot. Yellow spot has got maximum of vision over here. Most sensitive cells are present in the yellow spot, and in the blind spot no sense cells are present. That is, no color differentiation here you can get in the blind spot, right? Then the nerve-like structures which are coming inside and going out of the eye, they are called the optic nerve. Now they carry the sensations from the eye to the brain and from the brain to the eyes, right? So carries impulses from the retina to the brain. Optic nerves, they are connected to the brain and they help you to see the object. Then inside the structure of the eye, there is the vitreous humor. Inside here, it has got a liquid material inside, that's called the vitreous humor. Now it is, what is vitreous humor? It is transparent jelly-like substance that supports the back of the eye. And here I told you aqueous humor, it supports the front of the eye. This is also liquid material. It supports the front of the eye, prevents any foreign material to get inside the eye, right? And here vitreous humor, it is at the back and present in the whole structure of the eye, and it's a jelly-like substance and it supports the back of the eye, right? Now here you can see a lens sort of thing. This is, they are called the eye lens. It focuses light onto the retina. Here is the retina. So here are the lens. It focuses light on the, helps to focus light on the retina. Then we have got the outer part of the lens is called the pupil. That's the bulging portion of the eye. That's the pupil. Right? There's a dark part in the center of the iris through which light penetrates. Pupil is the dark part in the center of the iris through which light penetrates through the pupil. And these two structures which you can see, they are muscular structures, ring-like muscular structures. They are called the iris. It controls the amount of light entering into the eye. The iris muscles, they are the muscular structures called iris which control the amount of light entering into the eye. Like suppose you are going into the sunlight. These iris muscles, they will expand and this space will become less so that less light can enter into it. When you are in dark areas, these muscles they contract, right? And the space increases so that maximum amount of light can get into the eye, right? So they are called iris, they are the muscular structures. Now the lens, eye lens is held up by two muscles which put these lenses in position, proper position, intact. They are called the ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles. They are attached to the lens through suspensory ligaments. They are suspended. These lenses are suspended in these muscles, right? And change the thickness of the lens. They change these ciliary muscles. They change the thickness of the lens, right? So this is the structure of the eye, and I hope you understand the functioning, how it functions. So I hope the structure is clear to you all, and for better understanding you will have to read your books and the different parts of the eye and their functions. So you have to consult your books again also for better understanding. So I hope you understand the structure of the eye, and I hope the topic is clear to you all. Thank you.